Hello and welcome. I'd like to introduce you to the Merriest Moments Bundle. It includes this gorgeous stamp set which has 16 pieces and also coordinating dies and a folder, a hybrid folder that works with the dies. In the catalogue you can see the way that the die fits around the folder so that you can put them all together inside your die cutting machine at the same go, and it will die cut and emboss simultaneously. What a fantastic idea. So here's the stamp set. It has 5 greetings. It has holly leaves and holly berries. It also has these gorgeous poinsettias and some greenery to go with them, and one of my favourites, starry dots. Here are the dies and the coordinating folder. So this is the Merriest Frame hybrid folder, and you can use it as a standard folder, a standard embossing folder. It's a 3D folder, so it gives a lovely deep image, which is really great. But it also coordinates, that's the die we're going to use in our project that I share with you today. Also coordinates, this is the outline die that fits around the folder to go together into your die cutting machine. And there are outlines for every one of the images in the stamp set, so for the flowers and for the leaves, as well as a frame and this really detailed frame as well. Okay, and the extras are these gorgeous little die cut flowers, super sweet and really delicate. Okay, let me show you. I'll just pop these just over here. I'll leave this one here because I'm going to show you some cards I've used creating this bundle. Here's your very traditional Christmas card. I've used gold foil, which I've die cut first with this folder and then put through the embossing folder to emboss it, to give it all that texture. Okay, and then cut out the frame and added the poinsettia and die cut all of those bits and pieces as well. There's your very traditional card. These two here, less traditional, but I've just got these to show you the different die cuts. So these are the large poinsettia die cuts I've used with our gorgeous dale-a-bration paper, and these are the teeny tiny little flowers. Aren't they the sweetest? Okay, so that's those die cuts, and then I've created the poinsettias inside with bumblebee ink as something different. And finally, this card here just uses a little bit of the folder underneath as a little bit of detail behind my angel there. Okay, now when you purchase this bundle in Australia, it's $94.50, and that instantly qualifies you to receive a dale-a-bration reward. And for my project that I'm going to demonstrate today, the dale-a-bration reward I've chosen is this Be Dazzling paper, which is so popular. Everyone loves it. So make sure if you want it, you get in soon, because once the stocks run out, that's it. These products are only available while stocks last. Okay, the card I'm going to create for you today is a non-traditional Christmas colour card, but I really love blue and white for Christmas cards. It's a personal favourite of mine. I am very traditional, mostly, but I do love blue and white, and I've used Coastal Cabana here with white. So the folder, I've once again die cut that frame and put it through the folder to create all that texture, and then stamped the greenery, the fernery, and added the gorgeous die cut flowers. Okay, so I've already die cut my flowers out to save a little bit of time, so there's a whole bunch of them there, and I've already stamped my greenery for the front of the card, but I will stamp this with you. Alright, let's have a look at my bundle of things here. There's my inside panel, which we'll be doing some stamping on for the inside. I'll just set that aside. I have already die cut this frame, and as I said before, I die cut it first. Okay, die cut it first, and I also cut out the center of it with the frame that comes with the dies to create a little window, and then I put it through the folder to create the texture, and it fits in super easily. You just pop it in, you can see where it lines up, and then it gives it the lovely texture. Okay, so that's the frame for the front of my card. The bottom layer underneath that is a piece of cardstock that I've just embossed with the frame. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. It's a bit hard with the white, so I've just put my cardstock in and embossed it like your ordinary embossing. So that's the first level of my card. There's the frame from my die cut piece, and I can just pop that aside. I won't need that. And then my card base. So let's start putting our card together. I'll pop this up here so we can see what we're doing. So the first thing I need to do before I start putting it together is to stamp on the front, and I'll also bring in my other panels to stamp for the inside of my card. Just get my Coastal Cabana ink, and my first one is A Joyful Christmas to You and Yours, which I really love. Just ink that up and pop that right in the middle there. Okay, and then I've also got a little bit of the little dotty detail underneath my leaves, so I'm just going to stamp that in the corners of the front. So that's all the stamping done for the front. Now for the inside, I've got Together is the merriest place to be, and won't it be lovely if we can be together this year for Christmas, even if we're together in spirit and over the phone. Okay, together, and then some ferns to add in the corners. This is the largest fern piece, and then the smallest fern there, and I'll cover up the join of that with the little flowers later on. And then these gorgeous tiny little stars for a little bit of extra. There we go. There's all of my stamping complete. So while I've got this here, I may as well stick some of my flowers on. And the best way that I've found to do this is good old mini glue dots. I'm a big fan. So just pick up my flower, poke it, squish it quite firmly onto my mini glue dot, and then stick it onto my card, and then push it on, pick it up. Okay, and then my top and a small one. There are 3 different sizes in these gorgeous little flowers and the dies, and they all work beautifully together. You can layer them on top of each other, not that you would with this Be Dazzling paper. So that's the inside of my card complete, and we can pop that together and put that inside my card just with a bit of snail, both ends. Line that up. A lovely frame. Put that inside my card. I always like to decorate the inside of the card. It's a little wonderful surprise for your recipient, and it also just makes the card look so much more complete. Gives it a bit more strength and stability. While I'm gluing, I can put my Coastal Cabana layer on, but I won't. I'll layer up all my bits and pieces first. So I might pop this one on the back and then put that on the front of my card. There we go. A little bit on the sides. Pop this on. And some snail on the front. Here we go. That looks lovely just on its own. I think I could add my little greenery and my flowers on it, and it would look lovely. But this just takes it up a next level. So for this one, I'm going to use mini dimensionals and pop them wherever there's room sufficient on the back of my die cut piece, around the image. Another one on here. These mini dimensionals are perfect for this sort of a project, aren't they? Okay, perhaps one more over this side, and then we can just peel the back off all of them. And have I got them all? No, that one's still on, that one's off. Now I'll just use my take your pick tool. I've just missed a bit there. Anywhere else I've missed? Nope, that's it. And I'll line this up so that it, this way, sits straight over the top of my previously embossed frame. And then stick that on. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. I love the white on white look. Okay, now time to put my leaves on. And I think I'll use mini glue dots for the whole lot, the leaves and the flowers. So pop 2 leaves on this corner. Try not to cover up too many of the gorgeous details of my lovely embossed panel. Okay, one down here, one there, and another one over here because it's a radio, and then my flowers. Push them on, lift them up, and just add them. However, there are 3 dies of these flowers, so I think I die cut all 3 of them 4 times to make 12 altogether. But you know, I was feeling a little generous and this is a great way to use up scraps of the gorgeous paper so that I don't waste all of it. That one doesn't look like it's sticking too well, does it? One. There we are. Now I can pop that back on. And the last 2. And this one over here. There we go. My card is complete, featuring the gorgeous Merriest Moments Bundle and the equally gorgeous celebration paper. If you're interested in purchasing any of these things, just go to my website at handmadebyjuliaquinn.stampinup.net, type in the search engine Merriest Moments Bundle, and when you get to your checkout it will tell you that you've earned some celebration rewards, and you can choose this gorgeous paper as your reward, and you too can make this card. Bye bye now.